So we got to go ahead and talk about this lawsuit that involves Zion Williamson. Zion got sued for allegedly raping, kidnapping, and terrorizing his ex. According to the Jane Doe, she says that they started dating back in 2018 while he was still playing for the Duke's men's basketball team. The woman alleges that back in 2020 that Zion in Southern California, specifically saying that the incident took place on September 23rd, 2020, after she went to his Beverly Hills home. Supposedly, she had told Williamson she was tired and wanted to go to sleep, but he supposedly called her stuck up and a bitch and told her she could not go to sleep without having sex with him. It's alleged that Williamson pinned her down and afterwards, saying that Williams took her phone, threw it, then choked and screamed at her for talking too much, saying that Williamson emitted an odor of alcohol through the encounter. In October 20th, a month removed from this, she alleges that Williamson raped her again after he got angry. She wanted to leave him to visit friends in San Diego, saying that he took her phone and laptop following the sexual assault, preventing her from getting medical care. Quote, "These two incidents are not isolated. Continue to abuse, rape, assault, and batter plaintiff in California and other states, including Louisiana and Texas, until the relationship ended in 2023. The lawsuit did read on, alleging that Williamson strangled her with such force that she reasonably feared for her life. The lawsuit later reads that Williamson allegedly strangled the woman, quote, with such force that she reasonably feared for her life and eventually lost consciousness multiple times between 2020 and 2023 in California and Louisiana. She also claims that Williamson threatened to have his security guard supposedly shoot her in the head multiple times. She then alleged that Williamson threatened to have his security kill her parents as well. During one incident in 2022 in Louisiana, in the lawsuit it states that Williamson pointed a loaded firearm at the woman's head, causing her to reasonably fear for her life. She says in the lawsuit that Williamson often kicked her with his feet and beat her with his hands, claiming the 24-year-old would force her to leave her apartment and intentionally imprison her in a car until he transported her to a different location. She said one time as he tried to stop her from escaping the vehicle, he hit her in the head with the door and caused her to lose consciousness. According to the suit, quote, "When many wrongful acts were committed, Williamson was either drunk or on cocaine. We don't want to litigate this case in the media," according to Doe's attorney, Sammy Taylor of the Lanier law firm. "But I will say that this is a very serious case and is reflected in the pleadings that have been filed, and our client looks forward to her day in court to seek justice in this manner." Now, since this was announced and made public, Zion's lawyers have made a statement themselves saying that this is ridiculous. This is just one crazy get-rich scheme money grab. But I will say this, Zion is a wild guy if this is true. Like, it's one thing, after the, Mariah Mills incident that happened, a few years ago, we know he is a legitimate gooner. A lot of these things that are being accused in this lawsuit is actually crazy. And you see a lot of this happen time and time again with different people, whether it's different celebrities, different athletes, you name them. They all kind of damn near have the similar tone and saying that something happened to me, this, that, and the third. But typically, a lot of these lawsuits, they'll end up starting off with, "Hey, if you don't give me X amount of dollars, then I'm going to go public and say something happened to me." And I'll be honest with you, and I may be in the minority with this, I think a lot of y'all would be just better off cutting the person a check. Because it's better to help you in the future to cut a check than to just let it hit the media and you, worst case scenario, you get kicked off your own team or you get fired from your job over accusations instead of just, "Oh, how much you want? All right, write a rain check." Even if you know you didn't do anything wrong, you're looking at this whole thing like, I didn't do a single thing that she's saying that I did. And people would say, well, just fight it in court. The problem is your image will be tarnished. So it's like, what would you rather have? Just be able to pay it off in silence, even though it's a lie, or deal with not only your image being tarnished, but you possibly losing brand deals, endorsements, and you getting kicked off your own team that you play for. I don't know. It's not really worth it in the long run. I think the only thing that would really solidify this case against Zion is if they were to somehow release a video. If they were to release a video of him doing some wild shit, then he's cooked. He is cooked. He's no longer a New Orleans Pelican. They will make a Zion voodoo doll and make sure he never returns. But all in all, this is one crazy situation, and I hope for the best. But with that being said, y'all let me know what you think about this mess in the comments below. Till next time, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.